father was killed in battle. In addition, my frail mother is working to pay taxes placed by the hateful British monarchy. It pains me to witness my mother's suffering as well as my younger siblings' diminishing health. I couldn't care less about what happens to me as long as my family is safe and can live peacefully. So I've made up my mind to follow my older brother Mark to battle. I am more than welcome to bet my life for a promising and justified future. It wasn't easy convincing my mother to allow me to serve in the Continental Army. Her reason was because I was only 15 years old. However, thousands of soldiers who served in the Army were much younger than I am when they started. Even my older brother was 13 when he first volunteered in the militia 2 years ago. Age doesn't matter when you are fighting for liberty. Finally, my persistence won over my mother, who cried until late at night blaming herself for erasing a son like me, Charles Jackson. Honestly, the main reason why I decided to join the Continental Army was not because of my strong sense of justice, but because of the enlistment bonus payment. It took in the shape of land, cash, cattle, or all of them. The payment may be small, but it is more than enough for my family to regain their health. Especially at this period of time, kids have been dying of malnourishment. I don't want the same thing to happen to my mother and siblings. They are my everything, and I'm responsible for taking care of them as the second son after my father died and Mark went to battle. The time has finally come. Before I could say my goodbyes to my loving mother and adorable younger siblings, my heart wanted to cry a river, but only to suppress it deep within me. I hugged my mother as tightly as I could, feeling her warmth and trembling hands. The most painful part is saying my farewell to Anna, Joe, and Phil. Listen carefully. Big brother Charles will be back soon. Until then, take care of Mama for me. I said in a brotherly tone voice. I'll be counting on you, Anna. You are the big sister here. I then patted their heads gently. As I was about to leave, Anna grabbed my shirt, teary-eyed. She asked, "Promise?" and raised her pinky finger out for me. At that moment, I wasn't certain if I should keep any promises. I knew there was a high probability I wouldn't be able to keep this small exchange of pledge. However, for the sake of my little sister's hope, and probably for my own as well, I promised her I would return. I left my family. I loved them, but it was for a good cause. I needed to get to New York City for battle. General George Washington is expecting British troops to come. When I arrived there, all was hectic and tense while waiting. Our tents were small and very cold. We didn't have proper meals as well, but I didn't mind. My thoughts were full of Mama, Anna, Joe, and Phil. I was indeed very frightened to be waiting